Typically with these long, narrow inner city blocks, the central core of the building can be quite dark. So as a result, we wanted to make that centre the lightest part of the building so that all the rooms that surrounded it could be light-filled, single-layered, connected to breezes and views beyond. I'm Chris Firminger. I'm the architect and builder of Double North House. The home is located in Red Hill, and as the name implies, it's quite a hilly suburb of Brisbane. What drew us to this site was the lovely established gardens of the neighbouring properties and the opportunity to expand quite a small footprint. During the design process, we started to think about the entire site as part of the design. The existing cottage hovered above the landscape. This meant pushing the project down on one side and elevating the house a small amount, allowing a lower level to be tucked in under. One of the key moments within the home is the central garden space. This allows for rooms on the lower level to be nearer to the garden, to see the light change throughout the seasons and hours of the day, and in a way doubles the northern light, hence giving the name Double North House. This is quite a unique situation for us, being our own home. Tiana, my partner, being the client, and myself as the architect. We developed the brief together, creating a sort of list of rooms and requirements so that our family could grow into it.
There were definitely elements that reflected a traditional client-architect relationship, whereby we sat down and we came up with a brief and we knew what the project was to entail. Probably the key differences were living together, we were able to keep the discussions rolling and really nut out some of the bigger concepts that we wanted to deliver on.
We also saw this as an opportunity to test certain elements on our own home. Being the builder and working with the materials in a close proximity allowed us to learn through making of timber joinery, operable windows, and solid windows. Some were about controlling light, some were about directing breezes, and others were about privacy. The casement windows allow warm air to be funneled from down below up into the high-level rooms and out through the courtyard space. This allows the lower rooms to be cool through a Venturi effect of circulating hot air. The glazed interior of the home is protected by retractable shade sails. In the warmer months, the shade sails are closed, protecting the glazing and adding a level of filtered light down into the courtyard below. This allows the courtyard to maintain a cool temperature, cooling the home at the lower level.
One of my favourite things about Double North House is being able to close it down in the cooler months, but then also open it up and let nice breezes through in the afternoons. Often Chris and I will have coffee in the morning in our bedroom and we'll open up the doors and spend time there as a family. One of the key features that we needed to ensure that the house had was 2 office spaces, given Chris and I both work from home. You'll notice in our ensuite there is a study area for me which is made out of timber joinery. It's a really lovely space because it is private and away from everyone. The whole area acts as a retreat and really supports the type of work that we do.
It was important for us to use materials in quite an honest fashion where timber, stone and glass all represent themselves. We fashioned the timber elements to function more as furniture rather than built-in pieces, where the construction is on show. This is for built-in tables and seating, as well as loose furniture. What I enjoy most is how the spaces have different functions throughout the day and throughout the year, how the spaces change through different light and different engagement with the landscape and climate.
I definitely spend the most time in the kitchen. Its connection to the gardens is wonderful and I love being able to talk to my guests and them, huddle around the benches as we create meals. What I'm most proud of is the work that Chris has accomplished. Not many people can say that they've designed and built a project and seen it all the way through. So when we spend time in the house, I think we celebrate the work that he's done and those fine moments.
This video is brought to you by 10, our debut hardcover book celebrating 10 issues of the local project. 10 unites the very best projects from the first 10 issues of the publication into a beautiful single volume. With over 400 pages of architecture and design from both leading and emerging creatives, the hardcover book takes readers on a curated and meditative journey. The premium paper stock of the book means 10 is an enduring addition to a coffee table or library to be enjoyed for years to come. With worldwide delivery available, have 10 delivered directly to your door. Head to the link in the video description to purchase your copy now and use the code BOOK5 at checkout for a 5% discount.